Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Clash of Clans with Logeeny Games. Wow, it's been a while since my last video, but I wanted to jump in and show you guys some incredible farming replays that I have, as well as give you a quick village update. We're doing pretty good with my Town Hall 10, getting some of the new stuff built. We've got our second bomb tower being built right there. That's actually going to level 2, I think. We still have a ways to go, but all of our army camps are upgraded. We have a lot of troop upgrades. Right now I have an army composition cooked. This is what I'll be using, but with a different clan castle composition, of course. I'm not going to be using that, although that might not be too bad. I could give it a try. But we've got some good troop upgrades as well going on, so I'll not spoil the war. I hope to show that to you guys in another video soon. In the meantime, let's take a look at some farming replay. So I'm in Crystal 3, so right around Crystal 3 and Gold 3, there's some amazing loot to be had. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's jump right into this one right here. Look at these collectors. They are maxed, and look at the available loot. This is a completely dead Town Hall 10, almost untouched. Some of these collectors over here look like they've been touched, and you can see some of the tombstones laying around, but look at this. So much loot to be had. So what I'm doing is I'm dropping in the giants to distract the point defense and whoever I can, and then sending in the goblins just to do the cleanup work of the collectors, and then just kind of abandon that section once I've got the loot. So there go some giants. They're going to distract, get that, open up with some wall breakers, and then in go the goblins. It's really that simple. That's what I've been using. The goblins do a great job. That's actually what is upgrading in my laboratory right now, are my goblins. But then once they get all the available loot, I literally just abandon them and move on to the next section. So I'm trying to be cost effective too at the same time. I'm not even sure if I use any spells in this raid at all. Just, well, never mind. I lied. Just to conserve loot, but really honestly I needed to get in there to that last collector right there. I'm also a little bit concerned about these here in the center, so I know I'm gonna have to do something to get into that. I might use a single jump spell for that, but man, look at the loot we have already. It's definitely going to be worth the jump spell usage. There's also still a pretty good amount of dark elixir left to be had, and those drills down there toward the bottom. Let's see, here go the giants at the top. This is where the jump spell is going to come into play. I'm almost sure of it. There it is. And then the sending in of the goblins. So let's go ahead and fast forward this. You guys get the idea. They're going to get in there and just go to town, and then down here probably going to be a hero thing. Now that I've spent all my goblins, I will use my heroes in farming raids if there's loot like this to be had. So King's going to go down and try to get some of those buildings out of the way. I'm going to use those archers to try to funnel the queen and make sure she doesn't walk straight away from those drills. But there she goes, taking out that cannon onto, yep, I'm going to use the ability just because I can. And look at all that loot, guys. Over 1 million. And that's just the first replay. Let's jump back. I'll show you guys 2 more. They're just so good. So let's see. This is where we're at right here. This one. All right. We do actually, I think, go a little bit more serious in this attack. I'm just going to kind of launch everything and go for total destruction in a wave formation across this base. I know I'm going to spend big because I was going for the stars as well. So in order to do that, I just go ahead and send everybody in. Nothing too extremely tactical about this kind of an attack. It's sort of a goblin knife. Sorta, but I'm going to conserve a little bit for some of those backside edge stuff. A lot of my guys ran right by those wizard towers. Not what I was looking for, but now we're into the core. I think there's going to be another heal spell go down there. Maybe not. Maybe I take out the core without it entirely. That's hilarious. All right, everybody. That wizard tower is going to be left standing. I hate seeing splash damage like that be left standing, but there goes some more archers down there toward the bottom to try to do that. How much loot we got? We got half the loot already. Still quite a bit of dark elixir though left. You can tell on those drills, so we don't want to abandon this base yet. I'm gonna go ahead and times 2. Along we go. My king, I don't even know if I used the ability on my king. I think he might have died while I wasn't looking, and that is the defending king sitting in my heal spell. So whoops. But they're gonna get in there. I really wanted to get that drill, which I did. They get the bulk of everything, not quite all of it. You can see there's some stuff left over. The archer queen's going to come in here, take out that last mine, but then she's going to fall to the king, which was fine. A little bit of elixir I would have liked to have picked up, but look at that. Look at those numbers. Wow. Okay, one more replay. Again, These, I mean, finds like this are happening pretty well, pretty common right now. So this was another big offer. Obviously a good deal of loot in the collectors, but if we can get in there and we can do something about those Inferno Towers, I think we end up getting most of it. And I don't even know if we take out the whole of the core. I think we just kind of get in there and do some damage enough to let my goblins get in there. This is kind of a wompy base design. A couple different ways I could have gone at it. From a corner perspective, I don't know exactly why I chose to attack it like this, but it ends up working out. So here we go. I just didn't want my army to split. You know, if you attack it from a corner, there's a big danger that it's a little bit harder to funnel because your army could be split into two. You can tell those Inferno Towers are just doing work on my troops. I mean, hard stuff to heal through, especially when your goblins are level 6, when they could be level 7, right? So, trying to do all we can do. There's still a good amount of loot left, so what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do? It's all up to the Archer Queen. So here she goes. I'm going to go ahead and times 2. And I've got a couple of goblins I can drop in here toward the bottom. They're going to do some good work there. But ultimately, it's all the Archer Queen. Oh my goodness, she's hurting too. I think I might just end up leaving it at this. I think we get that gold mine though, and that gold storage, and that ends up being a ton. You saw that? Yeah, that was a lot. Ultimately, that level 1 single target Inferno doing a little bit extra damage there. More than I expected. I think multi-targets at that level are really not that effective against heroes. All right, everybody. So again, really good loot numbers. Like I said, Crystal 3, Gold 1, that type of area. There's quite a bit of good loot to be had. Again, these numbers are they're big. They're larger than I would have expected. So this was me dropping, but prior to that, I was kind of trying to drop and get myself down to this type of trophy range. So that's what's going on, everybody. Been doing some farming, trying to do a little bit of war, but it's hard right now around the holiday season when you're not super, dedicated, competitive style of a clan. Not everybody's available for war all the time, especially not over Thanksgiving break. So that's what we're on now. Gonna enjoy that. Hope you guys enjoy Thanksgiving as well. I'll try to bring you guys a little bit of a war recap. This is gonna be a pretty fun one. And anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.